Ooh, it's getting a little... You feeling that? A little unmoved. Could you use a companion in this haze? Someone to help me find the way. Guess I'm supposed to be doing that for you all, but even I get a little... Yeah, that. But wait a sec. Who's up next again? What luck! Our next guest is a satin-voiced soothsayer, sure to commiserate and liberate, and friends, I've got goosebumps just thinking about saying his name. Allow me to introduce you to the one, the only, the undeniably very handsome, Mr. Ronald Pete.
3 weeks from land, fog hid the stars, and now I'm here behind prison bars. It rolled in fast, wrapped up the ship like snow on our house at the island's tip. Oh, I was blind when I left her, fall running all up inside. And I'm crying out now, say I never should have left my place to hide. Covered, blindfolded, we prodded on, enveloped in fog, our course was gone. We saw the fear in each other's face and wished we were home by the fireplace. Oh, I was blind when I left her, running down to the bone, and I'm crying out now that this fog has left me all alone. We had traded tools from other ships, no compass or map could prepare for this. We thought we'd be safe from the stormy skies, but we were headless, hopeless, and our spirits died.
I lost a bet to this next act some years ago, and have been having to book him ever since. I suspected foul play. But every party needs a pooper, so roll up your sleeves and welcome Apple Pie Bundy and friends.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Apple Pie Bundy, the world's foremost manipulator of talking dolls. I've performed for kings, queens, captains of industry, presidents, and, well, beautiful smiling audiences such as yourself. Ugh. You know, sometimes in this world we end up talking to people we don't want to. Sometimes those people can be very old. So I always like to check in with my young nephew, Pinocchio, to get a perspective that we all need in this life. Come on, Pinocchio, come out here. Hi, Uncle. It's so good to see you right now. Well, it's great to see you, Pinocchio. It feels like it's been too long. Oh, Uncle, I've missed you. You've always been my favorite. Oh, Pinocchio, you're a great nephew, too. Tell me, what have you been up to lately? Oh, just regular things. Playing with sticks, rocks, and sand. You play with sticks, rocks, and sand? Wow, that's great, Pinocchio. Hey, I gotta stop you for a second. I'm feeling a little, parched. Do you mind if I turn my head away and gurgle some water? No, Uncle, I don't mind at all. Now, Pinocchio, we've got a big audience in front of us tonight, and I need you to be on your very best behavior. Do you promise me to be a good little boy? I absolutely promise to be a good little boy, Uncle. It's all I've ever wanted to do. Do you promise to be a good little boy, Pinocchio? I promise to be a good little boy, Uncle. Okay, Pinocchio, I believe you. You know, my daddy always told me that the only difference between a good little boy and a bad little boy is that a bad little boy will look you straight in the eye while he does what he wants. Ooh, that's good gargling. Why, that reminds me of the snake. The snake waits. The snake isn't in a rush. All the while, it looks and looks and looks. Its black eyes staring back at the unsuspecting prey. This gargling's got me feeling like a young man again. The mouse goes about its cheese, the mongoose, it's whatever a mongoose does. All the while, the snake waits. I should take my gargling act to Broadway. I've always identified with the snake. The snake does what it wants. It doesn't care if it's good or bad. It just knows it loves eating. Is there a tax write-off for great gargling? In fact, I'm feeling hungry right now. Wow, that was some really good gargling I just did, Pinocchio. Now tell me, were you a good boy? I was the best boy, Uncle. Are you sure you were a good boy, Pinocchio? I was the best. I love you, Pinocchio. And I love this audience. Wave goodnight, everybody. Good night. This gargling puts me right up there with the founding fathers in terms of greatness. No one ever taught me how to gargle, and I'm gargling this wonderfully.
Next up on our esteemed stage, and I can sense his accoutrements are already entering to my rear, is one of my close personal associates, a veritable guru who's gotten me back on track more times than I can count. Please welcome the #1 life coach of your Tri-County area, Sal Sisyphus.
Visualization. Determination. Mind over matter. Grippy gloves. Faith. People. I was where you are. A spectator. A barfly. Sitting back, standing back, hiding behind a mask. I was, in short, a victim. That's right. I was. Me. A victim of everything they tried to tell me I was. And was not. And I bought it, folks. Boy, did I ever buy it. The whole bedtime story of weakness, dependency, fate, physics. What a neat little play they'll try to cast you in, people. But it's not a play. It's your life. And if it's your life, then there's no script. And if there's script, well, then anything's possible, my friends. That's right. With just the teensiest, weensiest little shift in how you look at things, folks, you too can write your own story, transcend your fate, get that date, live how you want to live, wear the kind of clothes you want to wear, use your moisturizer that you want to use, drive a cool car, in short, quit being ruled by guilt, quit being afraid of your own success, ascend to that champion life. Oh, it's yours for the taking. You just reach out and grab my patented system, the Sisyphus system of newer, better, power through life ease with load lift, fantasy it, 10-step visualization training, and canine assisted trust dive, be your own rock, self-coaching, coaching strong ends. We don't say weekends anymore, we say strong ends now because language matters, folks. Put the U in attitude. Call the number now or find us on the World Wide Web. Thank you.
Tonight, we have with us a young talent who's been funking up the starched ballrooms of Grand Ocean liners and classing up some dockside dives I wouldn't take my saltiest aunt into. He's a man well acquainted with the highs and the lows, the fasts and the slows. Grab a stiff drink, head out in the sandy expanse to your rear, and tuck in with Sean Spada, everyone.
Don't gotta know where it's gonna go, we're taking it slow. Don't recognize the self-they see staring back from behind your eyes. You step through the mass. Collapse in the path of your mind. But we're taking it slow. We're taking it slow. We don't gotta know where it's gonna go. We're taking it slow.
And speaking of suspense, be sure to check out all of our experiences currently on view at the Aikman, including a submarine standoff with fate. When the ice seems endless and options are few, can a downtrodden mollusk pro save the day and the marriage? Paulette from Reno raves, I love all the tech speak. Kent from Snohomish cries, I didn't even realize dolphins had eternal souls.
Time Boat, our most ambitious show yet, now playing at participating photo booths near you.